Hey guys, SSR here, out here doing some real world testing, deep water, making sure my Merrill boots is going to hold up, and they are actually waterproof. So here they are. So far, feet are dry. Y'all stay safe. God bless. Hey guys, SSR here again. I wanted to do a review on these boots that I bought and what's different about them. So I've worn many different types of boots in my life, and probably the first ones was when I was in corrections, and I wore Rockies and Danners, and Rockies weren't too expensive. The Danners were pretty expensive. They were pretty good boots, but they hurt my feet too. And then I don't do mechanic work. You know, I've wore cheap steel-toed boots and expensive ones, Red Wings and whatever. When I was in North Dakota, I wore some boots up there that were composite toe or steel toe. They were Baffins. Keep your feet a little warmer or whatever. But a neighbor friend of mine had give me a pair of Merrells, and they were the the slip-on Merrells, and I'd never heard of Merrells before. Looked like kind of like an old man shoe, you know, but man, they were comfortable, and I actually wore them to work in for a while, and I really kind of trashed them pretty quick, but mostly because they were just I guess they're a leather, like pig leather, I think is what they were made out of. But anyway, I've still got them, and I'll probably wear them around the house here or whatever, but they were so comfortable I thought I'd check out some more Merrells for work now. And these were kind of ordered by accident. I like the mid height of them, and they're waterproof, and they're oil resistant and slip resistant. And but these are the what are they called? Merrell Moab Vertex Mid Waterproof CT. Well, I didn't know what CT was, and I've tried to stay away from CT because they hurt my feet. Well, when I got them, or actually before I got them, I found out what CT was. It clicked one day. Crap, that's a composite toe, so it's not a steel toe, but it's a composite toe. So I don't really have to wear a composite toe doing what I'm doing now, hauling gas and diesel and propane, but it's okay, except for historically they've always really hurt my feet. Well, I'm a week into these, and I've worn them I guess probably from about 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night one night, and my feet never did hurt wearing them. So the composite toe on these things are covered pretty good. You don't feel them in your shoe. When you get your foot in there, you don't feel them at all. I was in some pretty deep water here last week. It rained and rained and rained and rained, and it was flooded everywhere, and I had a ton of propane orders to do, and it was flooded getting to the tanks, and probably 4 or 5 inches of water. And when I came home, my feet were still dry. So so far these have held up pretty good. I mean, as far as being waterproof or whatever. I walk on diesel and stuff on the catwalk when I'm loading the truck, and they are slip resistant. And I walk along the side to the edge of the truck, and that gets diesel on it and gets pretty slick. But these things grip good. And I went to a piece of property yesterday. I was kind of walking and checking it out. It's for sale, and took a walk about a half a mile or so down into the property, and it was pretty wet down in there. And I'll tell you what, these things got some good traction too. They don't slip. So anyway, I guess the only other thing that I don't know about is how this glue is going to hold up on them. I've heard some people say the glue came loose, so they wasn't putting enough glue in them or whatever, but we'll see. I'm going to give them about a month, and I'll come back and visit with you and let you know how they've held up. But I'm pretty hard on shoes and boots and stuff like that, so if they're going to fail on the gluing, I'm sure it will in the next month. The other pair that I had, just the regular Merrells for, I don't know, slip-ons or whatever, the glue on them hadn't failed, and they were still waterproof too. So anyway, these make a good hiking boot, work boot. Seem like just all around pretty good boot. They make them with a zipper on the side too, if you want to just tie your lace ups. And I didn't get the ones with the zipper on them, and I'm not sure if that zipper will be waterproof or not. But anyway, these have done real good. So we'll come back in about a month and see how they're holding up. And anyway, I just want to do a little review on them, let you know if you guys need boots for whatever. This make a good shtf boot. You know, if it's so far being comfortable. Now, I don't have a lot of miles on them yet, but being comfortable, man, they are comfortable. And out of all the boots I've ever owned, they are real comfortable. And what led me to really get a pair of these was I was watching a SEAL team guy saying that when he was on deployment over in Afghanistan, he had Merrells. That's what he wore. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to check out some more of the Merrells. Well, I found these, and kind of a crossover boot, maybe a work boot, hiking boot, all around good boot. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you know something better than this, they're around the $170 price range for this particular one, but they've got all different styles, all different designs. But anyway, I'm gonna check them out and see how they do. So y'all stay safe and God bless.